Hi everyone. So I just want to share something that's been on my heart, and that is being our authentic self and showing up and saying yes to the life that we're living and creating a life with intention and purpose. This past week has been, I'm so grateful for this past week. There's been so many changes this last week, and the people in my life have shown up for me in ways I could never have imagined. Everyone from my supervisor today at work to different family members, my clients and patients. I'm moving my business location, and they are supportive and they are not going to leave. They're going to continue with me, even though it's going to mean a longer commute for them, about a half hour to come see me. They're still willing to do that. And these are people who show up for themselves in life. The people in my life are genuine, authentic people who are not wearing a mask, who are just genuine and real, and they show up for themselves and for other people, and they have values that mirror mine. And my friend Michelle just made a video on this, which I thought was amazing, and she inspires me. And this really got me to thinking of when we show up for ourselves and allow other people to see us for who we are, magical things happen. When we begin to trust, when I begin to trust that I'm being guided all the time, that the universe fully supports me, that God fully supports me, that I can show up and that I'm good enough the way I am, the way you are good enough, just the way you are, without having to do anything, without having to take another class, having to show up in a different way, without having to do something, by just being, that we are all good enough just as we are. And I just want to come on here to say that it's us who create our reality. I have created this reality that I'm living, that I feel so grateful for, because I created it, because that's who I am at my core. And I'm learning this, and it hasn't always been easy. I have struggled with anxiety, especially as a kid. I had this belief system that when people got to know me, I would be at jobs where I would quit within 3 to 6 months, because I felt that I just felt that when people got to know the real me, they were somehow disappointed that I wasn't good enough, just me being me. I felt like maybe I interviewed well and my employer wasn't happy with me after the 3 months, or I didn't know as much as I should within the 3 to 6 months, so I would quit. And I would hide and maybe not allow people to see me, or maybe afraid of rejection. I'm not really sure, but I had this belief system subconsciously that people were disappointed when they got to know the real me. And so I always kind of carried around a sense of I'm not really good enough. And so I would not finish some things in my life. I would not start some things in my life. But now I'm in a place of my life where I know that's not true. I know those were just stories, and I'm fully showing up for my life, and so many people around me are mirroring this and matching this, and I'm attracting these kind of people that are showing up as well. And these crazy awesome things are happening in life, and it's our life is always a reflection of our inner dialogue. And I'm sharing this because this is possible for you if you have experienced any of these things or are ready to come out of hiding, to shine your light unapologetically, to just be you. And no apologies, no explanation. You don't need to explain anything. You don't need to defend anything. You just get to show up. And you don't have to do anything to be accepted. You just get to show up and be yourself. And that you can have this amazing life that you want to create. And anything's possible. Whether that is you want to be a stay-at-home mom, or maybe you don't want to have kids. Maybe you want to be a millionaire. Maybe you want to be a coach, or just whatever that is for you. It's possible just by you being you. And to trust that when you are you, that you will create, because we create our life energetically. And the right people, the right situations, the right everything will come into your life to help you design this. And you don't have to worry about how is it going to happen. And to not focus on where you are now, maybe. To focus on your dream. To focus on the genuine part of yourself. If you keep focus on that and building that each day, each moment of each day, of just being as present as you're able to, present to yourself and present to your life around you, and creating your thoughts, which create our feelings, which create our action and our reality. By mindfully doing this, you can create anything that you want. And I can attest to this because this is happening to me in my life. I have come from a place of hopelessness growing up, a sense of hopelessness, and to being a single mom in abusive relationships and not honoring or valuing myself. And I have really gained a lot of knowledge, a lot of life knowledge, that and turned it around because I was sick of it, sick of not showing up, sick of being hopeless and depressed. Like, no one wants to live that life. And little by little, life has led me to one situation, to a person, to something that led me to something else, that these little messages that I've gained through all this time, I have learned so much, and I have learned these tools that I get to now share with people, these tools that I get to share during my massage therapy sessions with my patients, with my music meditation classes, with this Awakening to Your Bliss retreat that we're doing November 16th, if you want to join us. All of these things that we're doing, we're actively being present within ourselves. We're just being. And when we're so busy doing, we have to make the time to just be, because that is when our bodies and our minds heal. That's when we tap into our infinite intelligence, with our infinite power within ourselves. And that we learn it's not about us. It's about this higher power, our light that is shining through. And when we can tap into our infinite intelligence, anything is possible. And you learn that you don't have to be hopeless or helpless, that you can actively create your life however it is that you want. And it's beautiful. And I get to share the things that I've learned. I get to share that I can come from a place of being homeless with my son in an abusive relationship that several times I thought I was going to die. And from wanting to die and be in those situations, from feeling so alone, so much anxiety, like not knowing what to do or where to turn, and to having all that I have now, my 3 children, a beautiful, healthy, romantic relationship, a beautiful, brand new home that I co-created or created, however you want to think of it. And I created this home as a single mom at the time, working not even full time. And if I can do it, you can do it as well. You can create anything. And now I'm creating new things in my life. And I'm creating bigger things. And I'm always being called for more. And so are you. And I invite you, this is a call to action for you. If you are in your life right now and you want to awaken to your bliss, come to our retreat if you're interested. Have fun with us. Have fun with the day. Be present within yourself. Show up for yourself. And you get to just be. There's nothing that we have to do. We get to be, and we get to shine our light and take off our mask and show up and create a life that you want to live. Create a life that you're passionate about. It is possible. Anything's possible. And that's what we're here for. We're here to create. We're spiritual beings in a physical body on this earth for this glimpse of a time, for a shadow of a time. And it's up to us to create our life. It's up to us to our happiness is a choice. Our joy is a choice. And I didn't always feel that it was. I always felt, you know, in these situations, just this hopeless, but I didn't want to accept that life could be hopeless. I didn't want to accept it. And so I didn't. And it took me a while to realize this, to realize that we can create our own reality. It took me a long time. And so I'm here to share this with you, to share this journey with you in love and compassion and holding space for you while you're on your journey, because I know how important that is. Sometimes when we don't have the love to give to ourselves, it's so important for us to find someone that can hold space for us, because through my journey, I've had those really key people that have held space for me, that have transformed my life, and that were very patient with me and just let me be me. They didn't tell me I was bad or that I was wrong for feeling that way. They just let me be me. And so, yeah, so that's it. I just want to share that with you. You are divine. You are infinite sourced, and you are beautiful, and you are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy. And I am worthy. And this life is worthy of us to show up and to be as one creators of our life. So I invite you to our Awaken to Your Bliss retreat. It's on a Friday, next Friday, November 16th. I invite you to try out my massage therapy, our music meditation classes, or just check out some videos to see if they are a good fit with you in your life, or share any of this with someone that you know that could use this, because my mission is what I live for. My mission is everything to me. My mission has always been, as a kid, I feel, growing up with a handicapped sister that is nonverbal, and she has taught me so much. And my mission is for other people, to share with other people that you are worthy, and just to be yourself, to be authentic and genuine, and that anything is possible, and we get to create our life, and we're not victims in this world. We're creators. And my mission is just to share this with you guys. So join me, or share this, or comment, or talk to me about how I can help or how I can assist you in your journey. I would love that. Thank you. Have a good day.